Hi everyone, nice to have you there, and welcome back to World of Warships. Today I'm playing the Friesland, and yeah, it's another one of these Daka destroyers, once again. But this battle is a bit different, because I'm going to show you the importance of surviving when you are a destroyer. Destroyers are probably one of the most influential classes in World of Warships. They really win the battles, so you have to make sure that they survive. And if you are the destroyer, you need to survive at all costs, because it's in the end of the battles that you shine. And yeah, I'm pushing a cap, and as you can see, there was a very poor Yugumo right here. And this guy is about to have a very bad day. I have an Hydro, Acoustic Surge, so this guy is not going to drop me anytime soon. But still, I still have some dodge to do. And yeah, I'm having a tough time because I can only shoot with my front guns while I'm dodging the torpedoes, which made me lost quite a lot of firepower. And now, here comes player number 3! Island! Nice to have you there as well. And this guy is going to commit a strong error of judgment. He forgot one thing. Friesland got Hydro and Smoke. So basically, if he goes, well, in a circle of 5 kilometers around me, just like that, he's going to get spotted while I am not. And he's going to take a lot of pain. And yep, that's just what's happening. So this guy is going to die too. And he cannot do much about it. He can still blind the smoke. Given the number of shells that I'm shooting, it's not very hard to blind. But yeah, during these two fights, well, I still managed to kill 2 destroyers, but during these two fights, I took quite a lot of damage. I'm down to 2000 HP, so I really have to be opportunistic for the remainder of this battle. And that is where you need to plan ahead. How can I still have an impact in my battle while surviving? And it's even harder in a Friesland, really, because Friesland doesn't have torpedoes. So you have to use your guns, which means that you have to somewhat trade, to do a trade with your guns, or have someone spot for you. But since you are a destroyer, you are usually the spotter. That's going to be an issue, and a very, very big issue. So I really have to find a way to preserve all my HP. So to find opportunistic ways to have an impact by using my guns without getting spotted and shot at. And would you know it, just as I talk about that, there is a very juicy conqueror right here. This guy is about to have a very bad day. The thing being that I'm shooting with high explosive. So this guy, with his very, very big heal, will be able to heal basically most of the damage that I can do. Because Friesland really relies on setting fires. And Conqueror is more or less immune to fires. Because due to its very strong heal, it basically has a portable dockyard, which can print a new ship each time it feels like it. Which really means that I have to shoot quite a lot to do any meaningful damage. Well, at least maybe I can force him to waste one of his heals. That could be a really nice thing. Talking about heals, yeah, he just triggered it while he's on fire. So I'm ripping a bit of damage, and this guy is basically, well, wasting a heal because of me. Conqueror is not really a great target anymore because he's no longer spotted. Now, I definitely think that I should help my team on Alpha, because, well, they could definitely use a bit of my firepower right here. Now look, Friesland is very good at stopping pushes, especially from battleships, because it can really deter a battleship from pushing just by using its sheer firepower. Fire after fire after fire. The battleship is just going to think about his choices in life. But you don't have, and you have to be aware of this, you don't have any real fear factor. You know, if you are inside your smoke, spamming high explosive over someone, what really prevents a battleship from pushing your smoke. Maybe you can set a lot of fires to this guy, but you don't have any torpedoes to really prevent him from doing so. Talking about battleships, yeah, that was the Dyson. It was pretty quick indeed. Anyway, so yeah, there's really nothing preventing a battleship from pushing your smoke, and you have to be entirely aware of that. Anyway, now they have one of the super ships, the Zorky. That's going to be a problem. Zorky is 2 tiers higher than me, and he got a burst fire, so this guy can really take me down pretty quickly with its burst fire. You just have to press the F button and click a few times, and then whoops, I'm dead. So I really have to be careful not to be spotted by this guy, and that's definitely why I'm using the terrain. I managed to hit him a few times, which allows me to basically soften him for my team, which is very important. As I stated before, when you see a destroyer, you just shoot at the goddamn thing. As long as it doesn't kill you right away. Like here, I can shoot at the Zorky, but if I do so, he's just going to turn his turret and kill me in the process. So I need to use the terrain first. And that's exactly what I'm doing right now. The problem being that I just, I didn't manage to stop in time, and the Zorky is using his speed boost to reverse. So I will have to wait a bit. And don't worry, they always come back. Now this guy is not using the smoke generator, he's using the heal, which means that he will always be spotted by me. He's way faster than me, so that's an advantage for him. But yeah, he just cannot hide. And that's going to be the issue for him. Just cannot disengage. And now I think he's realizing that he's losing quite a lot of HP. And yeah, 1600 something. And he's using his heal. So he's not going to die now. I am not ready yet to push this guy. So let's fast forward again. Because yeah, I'm just making some rounds in the water. And I will go back to the capture point. As you can see, one of my division mates, Super Gaming Boss, with his Duncan, he did a pretty good job in deterring the Conqueror that you will see a bit later on. Now I'm just trying to capture the area, since the Zorky is gone, because he lost quite a lot of HP. And the Zorky is in a division with the Ragnar, so if I see one, I will probably see both. Here's the Ragnar, oh boy. Which means that the Zorky is probably back. He's probably going to go somewhere around here, and yep, would you know it? He's right here. My concealment is 6.4 kilometers, so I must definitely smoke up before he detects me, otherwise I'm basically dead. Yeah, and let's see if he falls for the old trick. Is he going to get spotted by my Hydro? Is he going to try to get greedy? Oh, I think he will. Yep, here it is. So, I'm sorry Mr. Zorky, but I think it's the end for you. Some torpedoes incoming, but I really don't care. And yep, that's a super ship dealt with. So, up to now, I killed 3 destroyers. These are my 3 kills, basically. Man, that's absolutely insane how they just suicided in front of my smoke. They still have 3 ships. They have 1 submarine, the Ragnar that we saw before, and the Conqueror right here. The Conqueror is getting hammered by the Colbert and the Duncan. But he got a super heal. And yeah, the Duncan is pretty low on health, so he's probably going to die as well. The thing being that the Colbert is just spamming the guy so hard that he's probably going to burn to death. It would definitely be a nice thing, but we absolutely need to get the 2 capture zones under our control. So our Duncan just died, so it just leaves the Colbert and me. And the Conqueror, oh boy, he still have 9000 HP, and the Colbert is very fragile. I hope Birdie in the Colbert here managed to set a fire. Okay, he took a bit of damage. And as you can see, something is capturing Bravo. has to be the Ragnar. So I just asked inside the chat that we should push this guy, definitely. So let's go ahead. And this is where I did a bit of an error judgment. You see, when you play World of Warships, you have to understand that knowledge is very important. So you have to be capable to know which consumables your enemy has got. And I completely forgot that Ragnar got a radar. And this is ultimately going to kill me because Ragnar got an armored belt as well. So I completely forgot about this ship. I should have used the armor piercing. Anyway, let's switch to the point of view of Birdie, which very kindly sent me his replay so we can see what happened in the remainder of this battle. Ragnar doesn't have any torpedoes, but it got very large guns, so he cannot just stay... Yep, the guy just cannot stay broadside, otherwise he's going to die. So that's the Ragnar dealt with. This only leaves the submarine. Yeah, I didn't tell you, but Birdie right here managed to kill the Conqueror as well. This only leaves a submarine, and good luck to fight a submarine when you are in a light cruiser. But fortunately, the Colbert got ASW planes, which allows you to attack the submarine while submerged without having to be directly on top. Now, Birdie did a pretty good job during this battle. He is at 220,000 damage, which is definitely a very good game, to be honest. And he really wants his Kraken, as you can see, so he's trying to kill a submarine by playing it safe. I got to admit, he's really playing it safe. He's using the island and he's just using the oil slicks to spot the submarine and to try to find where the submarine is. And as you can see, it's pretty easy to track the guy. So you have to plan a bit in advance because there is a certain time before the plane launches its charges. There we go, 2 seconds. Maybe he's going to kill a submarine with that, and yep, he managed to secure the Kraken. Oh boy, that was a very nice battle for both of us, to be honest. And he's first, I'm second, of course, with his with the damage that he did and his impact into the battle. I think that's pretty well deserved. So, as you can see, quite a lot of damage to the enemy destroyers as well. And anyway, that's going to be it for today. I hope you enjoyed this video, and I will see you all on Friday. Have a good one, folks. Bye bye.